jingle bells and all that jazz. Christmas is nearly here. I'm going to take you through some outfit ideas for Christmas Day, whether you're in the Southern Hemisphere or the Northern Hemisphere. And I'm going to show you 2 looks, dressy and more casual. So let's just get into it. There's no time to waste. Santa's on the way. Maybe it's because Australian Christmases are hot, and sometimes very, very hot, that I'm always into floaty gear on Christmas Day. In fact, almost every Christmas Day I've had, particularly when it's just been us at home, has been a lovely floaty frock, something cool, something light, something sheer. So the first outfit is just a beach coverall. I have on a black satiny slip. It's just something that you put underneath your regular frocks, you know. I have a little bit of a heel. It's a casual heel, but it's just, I don't know, it gives a nice elevation without being too casual. I could, of course, also just go for a raffia sandal. That would be fine. But I do like a bit of heel, particularly with something this long. And you can see, if I take this off, this heel, see that? I'm actually on the ground. Not a good look. So a little bit of a neutral heel because I want this to really take effect. I think if I had black shoes on, it would look dated. So I want something that disappears on the leg. And I've just left it floaty, but of course I cannot resist. I've got some kind of shimmer and bling and glam in this incredible necklace. Some rings, of course, but taking it daytime again with a little resin bangle. So that's the daytime look. Lovely and floaty, but still chic. Now, let's go night. See? Okay, here we are for evening. Now, what I've done is I've pulled down this little bodice just to give a little bit of cleavage, and I've kept the necklace on. I do not need earrings because of this incredible necklace. I've also let the sleeves down for a more elegant look, and I have just a jangle of silver on the wrist. You could even put it over the sleeve if you don't want it to disappear and you want it to be able to be seen. Now, for the belted in thing, okay, so I've gone really slim because with this kind of thing, once you add a thick belt, it starts to poof at the top and bottom. The other thing I've done is I've left a lovely sliver of the black slip underneath so that it looks slimming and long. It elongates the body. I've also made sure, see if I pull this down and pull this fabric to the side. See how it's poofing here? So what we want to do is we want to bring most of the fabric around to the back. See? So that we've got a leaner line at the front and we've got less fabric over the hip, and also we just make it a little bit blousened at the top, and that will actually slim down the sides as well. So there you go. This is an evening look for Christmas or just a dressy daytime look. And again, I've gone with a shoe that is disappearing. I could have gone for a black patent heel. Might look okay, but it just again starts to look a little bit 80s, you know. So there you go. Let's try another one. Another ethereal outfit with this beautiful H&M caftan full of ruffles. It has a beautiful jacquard print on it. It's just exquisite, and it has a slip underneath which goes all the way down, which I love. I don't want it up here, you know. So this is just a really relaxed look. I have a simple hoop. I have some boho bracelets on. I don't want anything at the neck because I have these lovely earrings and a really statement wrist. I've put these beautiful gold sandals on from Zara. They've got a little bit of a heel, and I love that they tie up the leg. And this is just such a casual, relaxed, in the sunshine, at a barbecue, but you're still chic. You know, it's not try hard. It's just lovely and cool and breezy. So let's take it up a notch for evening. Okay, for evening, just a few adjustments. I've actually left the sandals on because they're perfect for evening. And this isn't too formal. It's still got a relaxed feel. I've added a glow mesh gold evening bag, and of course, how can you miss them? These incredible statement earrings that just take things up a notch. A cuff and this incredible singlet. It's a faux pearl singlet, you can see at the back as well, and it just gives a lovely texture and luminosity. It's nestling within these beautiful ruffles. It's just gorgeous. And a little bit of gold around the waist. Now, this is if you want to belt things in. I'm a big belter because my waist is one of my assets, but I actually like this without the belt. I think it just works a bit better. You can see how this is still chic and eveningy, particularly with this gorgeous little bag. It's got a retro feel and it's still got a shape to it because of this beautiful singlet over the top. So that is the evening look. And now I'm going to do 2 winter looks. Hello, Northern Hemisphere people. Oh, I envy you. I love a white Christmas. I've only had 5 or 6 in my life and I really, really miss them. Although it is a lot of fun having a Barbie on the beach for Christmas lunch. So let's break this down. A stunning winter white pointelle dress, stretch, stunning. I love this. It's a Karen Millen. Look at this beautiful patterning. I don't need a bracelet here because it's just got enough happening. Then I've actually pulled it up. So it's quite long. I'll show you in the next look. But I've pulled it up and I've belted it with some silver, a sliver of silver to go with these incredible glamorous earrings that can easily work in the day. I have on some boots in a neutral colour that tone in with this beautiful neutral gilet. It's actually a sleeveless coat from Zara and it just works beautifully with these colours, with the white. It doesn't overtake and it allows these incredible sleeves to shine. Then of course over the top, I had to go full fur, faux fur. And it's just adding that lovely 1920s luxe look. I adore it. And when you're ready to, you know, go inside by the fire and strip off a little, you can remove it and underneath you have a shimmer like no other. You could of course have a little shimmery sort of gold or silver polo neck underneath if you wanted, but I quite like the idea of a little bit of flesh here. It's not a low cut dress, so you can even pull it a little higher just for added coverage. Now with the brooch, I always wear my brooches really high up on the shoulder. I think the lower you wear them, the more dowdy it looks. It's like anything, you know, we want to go up, not down. So I tend to put my brooches quite high. This is a recent Zara and it's just exquisite. It's a little bit of shimmer with the rest of the silver that's happening here. All right, I want to wear this on Christmas Day. I won't be able to, not in Australia. Okay, let's go for something more evening-y. For evening, I've gone with a little bit of glimmer and something very unexpected. This is actually a beach kaftan, and I've wrapped it around and put a belt on like this. So what I can do with a belt like this is I can actually put it on around the dress and tie it at the back and then just have a nice loose kaftan thing happening here, which is kind of really lovely. Or I can wrap it, if I want a bit more definition, I can wrap this and give a more elegant line here and then just push this on. Preferably, I would put some little holes in the actual seam and then I could slip it through and tie it up so it doesn't sort of fall down because it falls a little bit. But you get the idea. So what that does is it allows the back to drape in that beautiful 1970s gorgeous evening glamour way. And I've also, as you may have noticed, pulled the dress down so it's full length and it just has the most gorgeous handkerchief fall that allows these gorgeous gold sandals to pop. And of course I don't need much jewellery because there's lots of little slivers of gold happening. I think anything more than this simple hoop is just too tizzy, particularly because this is not only plissé, but it also has quite a luscious print to it. And it is quite a festive print actually as well. And of course you've got this beautiful pointelle fabric peeking through that, yeah, adding anything else it just takes away from it. And then a very simple clutch in a neutral colour, perhaps a little sliver of gold, is enough with this because there's just so much going on. You could try a gold bag, it just depends on how glimmery it is, you know. Of course, the other option is that you could just go full kaftan look without breaking up that lovely long line of the pointelle fabric. And that's a very easy, breezy, beautiful look. So there you go, that's my Christmas looks for you. Some for summer, some for winter. I hope that you're planning something special. There's nothing wrong with adding a little bit of glitz. If everyone else is going super casual and relaxed, that's fine, but you can still add that little bit of glamour and that chic look with a few little tweaks to your outfit. Happy Christmas. Testing, this is testing. I am testing really quite a lot because I don't want this to screw up. I want lots and lots of sound, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous, and there's not going to be any issues at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk Christmas. Christmas, 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 Christmas. Okay.